Good morning, time to crack on and get this raised panel finished, I think. So with the bit in place, the first thing I do is take it down until it is just level with the router top. Lock it up on that, that's a good first pass. Now I'm going to do the second pass as well. This way we're going to come until we are just touching the centre of that bit. These are first passes, so don't worry about any accuracy too much there. Close the jaws a bit. Okay, next working out the size of the panels, which we have two of. Firstly, and simplest, is that way. It's the same as the stiles. So whatever the stiles are, is what you want the panels to be, which is 121. I've already written that on one of them, yeah, 120. This way, we want that halved and then minus. Overall size of the rails, halve it, half of the joints, done. That's the size we want it to be. Okay, and one pass at that size. Once you've got your panel size, pick your best side. I'm going to use that side. So first, end grain first. Okay, that's one pass. Now we only got 6mm to play with, and there we've still got 11.5. So we've still got quite a bit to come down from that. But if we take the piece and look at what we've got, we want it to be a raised panel, which means it needs to be flush with the outer one. So we don't have a lot more to make that flush. Right, so now we'll just check this. We want there what we've got, 6.3. 6.3mm we've got there. Now we want to see what that is. 5.3. Right, we want 6.3. So we're going to move it back now another mil. 6.3. Yes, near damn it that'll do. Okay. Right, so I want 6.3. Run that through again the same way as we're going to. Then we're going to raise it a bit. Now I'm coming up as high as I possibly can. Remember, we don't need to bother about cut at the bottom now. We've already cut it away. It's only the top we're going to be cutting now. We've now got there the depth that we want that way, and we've taken off as much as we can from that to make it flush with this. Yeah. Right, next we know the inside of this is 6mm, 6.3. There we've got 10, so we need 4mm taking off of that. So what we'll do is drop this back down to within a whisker of this, which is just 10mm. And then take it so that it's sticking out just 4mm. Lock it up, and I only want to be 4mm forward. So set this to 4mm. Now we're going to run that side all the way through, just to relieve the difference between that and that. that side we want, and that's fitting nicely there. You see, this is the side we're looking at. That is just the inside. It's just with that one panel in, let's just assemble it all again. And we'll be sure that everything is working as we want it to. And there we have, one panel. So now we just need to make exactly the same for the other side. Now then, for the settings, we can use this template there, the first one that we did, to set it. The back, we've already done. So we shall leave that and do the back of the new panel first before we set anything else. Then we'll do the front. Because it's already set, why not? Okay, all those bits are there. Now let's do some quick assembly. Start the end one. Good. And there we are, our raised panel. Quite simple really, isn't it? Your basic simple principles. Getting the grooves and then chamfering or shaping your panels to go in. A few little calculations. Make it oversized and then you can cut it down. Rely on the panels to be correct and make the rest fit the panels. And that way it's the easiest way for the calculations not to go wrong. But other than that, that is it. Right, well that's bringing to a conclusion my week on the router station. We've covered a lot. Apart from basic introduction and setup of a station, we've covered using it as a jointer, or planer, whichever way you want to look at it, rebating, basic moulding in various ways, comb joint, a vital joint to use in a workshop where you're trying to conserve wood, the interlocking mitre joint. It's a very interesting joint, that, and it can be used for so many things, even little picture frames. It gives it some interest in the joint itself. Omnidirectional joint, what it's going to be used for, I ain't got a clue, but it's somewhat interesting, isn't it? Making dowels, good practice for just doing that. I know I didn't actually go through how to do that, but it's tools that we've used already, so it's things that we can do easily. And finally, doing raised panels, taking it from this or from a shaker style. It's using cheap, basic, off-the-shelf router bits without having to go out and buy expensive, and I mean expensive because yeah, raised panel kits can cost you £100 for a raised panel bit. Whereas what I've just shown you there, I think they come as a part of a kit, would probably cost you £20 for 20 bits. Very cheap. Now if there's anything on this subject, routing on a table, that you would like to know that I've not covered, I'm happy to cover it, I'm happy to do another video. But for now I think that's enough. Now keep a watch out because I'm going to do one, or a range of them, I don't know yet, see how many we can get out of it, on budget routing by hand. I'm sourcing the cheapest possible router and set of router bits on the market that I can get my hands on. I mean, I'm talking really cheap, but not second hand, cheap, brand new. Handheld palm router with bits, a set of bits. See how much I can get for a couple of quid, a few quid, and see just how good they are and what I can do with them with hand routing. That's the set I'm going to have coming out soon. So keep a watch out. Okay, right, well, once again, thanks for watching. Got any questions? Put them in the bottom. If you want me to keep doing this and getting better and better, help along. Give us a sponsor. Come on, just a little bit. Right, if all of you do it, I'll be able to buy loads of bits. And I'll be able to do loads of videos. But as it is, they're expensive, these bits. And we've got to keep it down. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye for now.